All right, you're welcome to Mr. Ola James TV once again. And today we are talking about profit and loss. Profit and loss. Now, let's quickly look at the definition of all the necessary terminologies that we'll be using in this topic. Now, the first thing we'll be considering is the cost price. What is the cost price? The cost price is just that amount of money that it takes you to get the possession of an item. That means I want to get a comb. I am a trader. I want to get a comb and I will go to the market and pay. Then I'll collect the comb. If I get this comb for 500 naira, that is my cost price. I have just bought it. It is my cost price. So the amount that it takes you to acquire an item or a product or a produce is what we call cost price. Let's look at the definition on the board. The cost price is the amount of money spent to buy or produce an item. So that is your cost price. For me to get this comb now, I bought it for 500 naira and that is my cost price. That is my cost price. So if you have gone to the talk shop and you have bought biscuit for 100 naira, 100 naira is your cost price. Is your cost price. Do you understand now? That is just cost price. The amount of money that it takes you to get the possession, to become the owner of an item or an article or a produce is what we call cost price. Let's continue now to the next one, selling price. Selling price. Now look at it. This is the amount of money for which an item or article is sold to a buyer. Now imagine now, so this is me. I have bought this one 500 naira. Don't forget, it is my cost price. My cost price is 500 naira. Okay, let's now say Mr. Aremu is now coming to me now. He's now coming to me that, oh, Mr. Ola James, I love this your comb. I say, wow, I bought it in the market. Say, wow, but I can't go to the market. You know, I'm only scared of crowd. So please, can you just sell it? Okay. I said, okay, I can sell it. If you don't mind, say okay, how much is it? And I'll say 700 naira. Remember, I bought it for 500 naira. That is my cost price. Now the amount that I am now selling it to the buyer now, Mr. Aremu, I'm selling it to the buyer. Mr. Aremu take 700 naira. And Mr. Aremu, a very nice man, he gave me the 700 naira and I gave him the comb. So 700 naira that I sell the comb now is my selling price. Don't forget, somebody sold this comb for me too. Somebody sold this comb for me. So to me that I bought the comb from that person, my cost price is 500 naira. To the person that sold it for me, the selling price is 500 naira. So, but to me now that I'm selling the comb to Mr. Aremu, my cost price is 500 naira. My selling price is 700 naira. And to Mr. Aremu, that 700 naira is now his own cost price. So Mr. Aremu can go further and sell it to Mr. Taju. Mr. Taju will buy it from Mr. Aremu, maybe 1,000 naira. Then Mr. Aremu will say his own cost price is 700 naira. But his own selling price, because he sold it to Mr. Taju, is 1,000 naira. So that is how it is. So the cost price can actually be the selling price, but depends on who is talking. Who is talking? I am the one talking now. My own cost price is 500 naira and my selling price is what? 700 naira. I don't want to know where and how people have been buying this comb before it gets to me and before I send it to Mr. Aremu. That is it. So that is the cost price, that is the selling price. I bought it 500 naira is my cost price and I myself sell it again, sold it to Mr. Aremu for 700 naira. Now let's go ahead. Profit. The next thing we consider is profit. Now what is profit? Profit, before I read one on the board. Now what is profit? Profit is the money, the excess money that is on my cost price after I have sold the item. Now remember, I bought this one 700 naira. I bought it 500 naira rather, and I sold it 700 naira. That means I have gotten extra money. That extra money is my profit. Now 500 naira, 700 naira. Who can tell me the difference between the money? 500, I spent 500, and by the time I'm releasing the comb, I'm getting back 700 naira inside me, so inside my pocket rather. So what is the difference? I have gotten extra 200 naira. So that 200 naira, it is my profit. It is my profit for all my wahala, for all my trouble that I've spent in getting this comb. That is it. That is 200 naira is my profit. So what is profit on the board? Is the extra money gained when the selling price is higher than the when the selling price is higher than the cost price. Now, sorry, this one is not selling price, it's actually cost price. Cost price. When the selling price is higher than the cost price, you see, I have gotten a profit when I sold it for 700 naira, which is higher than the cost price 500 naira that I bought it. Is that understood? Please, I want you to understand that. Please understand that. You can think on that. It's very, very simple. It's very, very simple. Now, the next thing is loss. Nobody pay for this, but it happens. Nobody pay for this, but it happens. Now, what is loss? Is the amount of money that a seller loses when selling price is less than the cost price. When selling price is less than the cost price. Probably I bought this thing 500 naira, and now Mr. eBay want to buy it from me. Mr. eBay want to buy it from me, and I told Mr. eBay, Mr. eBay, you are my friend though. Okay, you know what? Bring 400 naira. And Mr. eBay said thank you, and he collect this thing for me from 400 naira. So I have sold it for 400 naira. Now my selling price is 400 naira, but remember my cost price is 500 naira. 500 naira 400 naira. Now I sold it 400 naira, but me, I bought it 500 naira, but I have lost something. My money has reduced. I have spent 500 naira to acquire this comb, and I have given the possession of the comb out to somebody, and I have collected just 400 naira, which means something is missing from my initial money, and that is 500 to get it, 400 to give it out. So that means 100 naira is missing. So because if I should go to the market to go and buy it again, I can't use the 400 naira to buy it again. So I have lost something, and that is my loss. That is my loss, and that is 100 naira. 100 naira. But at this point, the cost price must be higher than the selling price. The cost price must be, before you can say you have a loss, you must have a cost price that is bigger than the selling price. Before you have a profit, you must have a selling price that is bigger than the cost price before you can have this. So we are going to be looking at some workings on this, terminology that we have just discussed. So let's go there. Now look at the question on the board. It takes 1,200 for Mr. Providence to produce or to build a toy. He built up a toy. Maybe he's a toy builder. You know how to construct toys. Now he built a toy, and it cost him 1,200 naira. Then he sold the toy to Mrs. Arumono. He sold the toy to Miss Arumono for 2,100 naira. For 2,100 naira. Did he make profit or loss? That is the first question they are asking us now. Did he actually make profit or he made loss? Then how much profit or loss did he make? How much profit or loss did he make? Now let's look at its solution. You see, when you want to solve something like this, it is good for you to always collect your data. Now the data here is what? The first thing is, it takes 1,200 for Mr. Providence to build a toy. That means that is the cost price. That is the cost price. The cost price is now what? 1,200 naira. Then he sold it to Mrs. Arumono for 2,100 naira. That is the selling price. The selling price is what? It is 2,100 naira. So the question, did he make profit or loss? Now what you will now check is this. You will now check which one is bigger. Which one is bigger? Remember, if cost price is bigger than the selling price, is a loss. If the selling price is bigger than the cost price, is a profit. Now let us look at it. Which one is bigger? Profit. Since selling price is greater than the cost price, then he made what? Profit. That means he made profit. He made profit. Now the second question asks, how much profit? How much profit? Now we are going to say, that is, we are going to subtract this one, saying that okay, the profit is now equal to 2,100 naira minus 12,000 naira. So our final answer here is going to be what? If you look at it very well and do the right thing that you need to do, you will see that the profit is just 900 naira. 900 naira. This is the first scenario I want to see before we start doing what we need to do in this topic. Now look at it very well. You can go through it very well and check it. It is 900 naira. Then let's look at the second one. Let's look at the second one again. But before you go to the second one, we are going to discuss some things now. Since you have started, getting to know all this, let's check what we need to know. Are we there? Let's go there. Point, we are going to ask ourselves, what is the mathematical formula for selling price, for cost, for loss price, for selling price, cost price, loss, and this thing. Now let's look at it now. We have said that profit can only be achieved when the selling price is bigger than the cost price. So you can remember, it's the extra money on the selling price over the cost price that makes us to make profit. So we go to the loss now. Loss. We know that one too, that the only thing that can make any trader have a loss is when you have the cost price now bigger than the selling price. That means the excess money on the cost price over the selling price. That is when we say there is a loss. Now what is the selling price? Selling price now is now equal to the profit you have made plus the cost price. I can show you that now. We want to know what selling price is, so we just need to take this one to this side. And you remember, if we take minus cost price to this side, it becomes plus cost price. That's why we now have selling price equals to profit plus cost price. If the cost price is a negative cost price here, now move to this side, it becomes profit plus cost price will be selling price. So let's see the cost price now. What is cost price? How will you get your cost price if cost price is not given, but every other thing has been given to you? Now what is cost price? Cost price is going to be that look at the cost price here. Just move the selling price now, move it backward to this place. It's a negative selling price, so when it comes there like this, it becomes plus selling price. So that is loss plus selling price will give you your what? Your cost price. Is that understood? So that means loss plus selling price will give you your cost price. These are the things we'll be considering in this class. We're just going to be having some examples, like 2 or 3, and we are done. Thank you for staying put. Let's quickly go to the next question now. Number 1. Olu made a loss of 600 naira after selling an item for 7,200 naira. Full stop. So they are asking us now, what was the cost price? They can ask you, what was the cost price? Or they can say, how much did he buy it? So you remember when they say how much did he buy it, you know it's the one that is selling now. So you must have bought it the cost price. The cost price is the amount that they bought it to acquire to be in possession of the item. Now this is the asking about the cost price. Now I say whenever you want to solve this, please collect your data. Your data will help you. We start reading the question and collect the data. Olu made a loss of 600 naira. So we say loss is what? Loss is 600 naira. Then after selling an item for 700, that is selling price. Selling an item for, that is selling price. Selling price is equal to what? 7,200. Then now say, what is the cost price? Cost price. So we are looking for the cost price now. Cost price, we don't know. Remember, cost price is equals to what? The loss plus the selling price. The loss plus the selling price. Are we there? That is it. Therefore, cost price equals to, what is the loss? 600 naira. He lost 600 naira. Let's put our naira here like this. 600 naira. Then plus the selling price. He sold it for this amount. Are we there? 7,000. Let me put the naira, please. 7,200 naira. And so the cost price is going to be, when you add this one very well together without any mistake, you are going to get 7,800 naira. And you can see that the selling price, the cost price is not bigger than the selling price, and that is why he truly made a loss. Have you seen it? You can look at it very well again. Olu made a loss of 6,000 naira after selling an article for 7,200 naira. What was the cost price? So now we collected our data. 6, yes, and the cost price is what we are looking for. So cost price is what? Is the loss plus the selling price. Now cost price is 600 plus 7,200. We add them together, we get this. Is that understood now? Let's move to the next one. Adaobi sold a bicycle to Success and made a profit of 12,500 naira. If she bought it at Oyingbo Market for 65,700 naira, how much has she sold it to Success? Now let's look at the question. We say Adaobi sold a bicycle to Success. Adaobi sold a bicycle to Success because she's in the position of the bicycle, and after that she made a profit of 12,500 naira. She made a profit of 12,000 naira. They are not telling us additional information that if she, that's Adaobi now, if she bought it at Oyingbo Market for 65,700, then how much has she sold it, that is the bicycle, to Success? Calm down, think of the question, assimilate it, then start collecting your data. Now, solution. Solution, let's create our data. Let's read. Adaobi sold a bicycle to Success and made a profit of 12,000. So we have profit already. Profit is what? 12,500 naira. Now, if she bought it, that is her own cost price. She bought it for at Oyingbo market for this one. So we have cost price. Cost price is equal to what? 65,700 naira. They are now asking you us, how much has she sold? That is selling price. How much has she sold it to Success? Selling price. All right. So, and we know from the formula we had earlier that selling price is actually equal to profit plus cost price. Profit plus cost price. So we have our selling price as what? What is P now? Our profit. Our profit is 12,500 naira. 12,500 naira plus what? Plus our cost price, which is 65,700 naira. So we need to add this one together down in our jotter very well. If you add this together, you are going to be getting, that is 78,200 naira. 78,200 naira. Please, you can check it at home there. You can check it at home if Mr. Ola James is correct. Yes. 78,200 naira. That is the selling price. So Success actually paid this amount to Adaobi before she can let go of the bicycle to Success. Is that understood now? That is that. Let's look at the last question for the. I'm not telling you if he has profit or he has loss. You are the one that will now look at it and not be able to tell us if he actually made profit or he made loss. Now look at it. Solution. Collect your data. Timileyin bought. That is what it cost him. Timileyin bought a toy car for this amount. So Timileyin bought. So cost price now equals to 21 naira. 307 or 21,270 naira. So, and he sold to a deal. That is what? For how much? That is the selling price. For how much? For 18,983 naira. Now, you can easily say now that he made a loss, right? He made a loss, isn't it? Yes, he made a loss. Because why? Why is it a loss? Okay, let me say it. He made a loss because cost price is greater than selling price. Simple. Because cost price is greater than selling price. So therefore, the loss is equals to cost price minus selling price. And that is loss is equals to, what's our cost price there? 21,370 naira minus 18,983 naira. So therefore, loss is equals to, okay, let's quickly go and do this one now. This is my data. So I have 21,370 minus, I have my 3 here, 8 here, 9 here, and this one is 8 and 1. So I want to subtract. This one is nothing. I borrow 1 here, 6. This one is what? 10. I got 7 here. 6 minus this is not possible. Borrow this one, 18 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. Now this is 2 here now. I borrow 1 from here, 0 here, 1 here, making 12. 12 minus this one will give me 3. This is 0 now. Borrow 1 from here. 1 here, 10. 10 minus this one is going to give me 2. You see now? You see? So therefore, it made a loss of what? Of 2,387 naira. Don't mind Timileyin because it's a friend to Ideal. That is why he sold it at a smaller part. No business person will pray for loss. Loss is not a good thing. It is never a good thing. So thank you for watching, and I want you to practice more at home. And to this video, I'll be sending questions Well, if you demand for it, if you want it, you can just chat me, private chat me. I'm going to send question on it. So enjoy yourself. Bye.